Hello, it's the Sugar Diet Prince back again. This is, I believe, day 7. So we've done 6 days. Me and my girlfriend have done 6 days of sugar fasting, and today will be the 7th day. Today, I decided that I want us to eat some lean pork, maybe some shrimp and some greens. So those things are defrosting right now. But for the week, we had a really good week of, smoothies, a little bit of candy, bowl of fruit, drinking some soda. So I'm down a total of about 9-ish pounds, 9 pounds and change in about 6, 24-hour days. The 7th day hasn't ended. I may go up in weight, I may go down, depending on, how this food reacts with the body. But it was a decent week. It wasn't as much as a struggle to stay on the regimen. But I was listening to Cole Robinson's video yesterday, and he was speaking about not overdoing it, not trying to make the weight drop too fast. So today we'll do a little quick refeed on nothing crazy, nothing too dirty. May throw a little bit of olive oil under just for taste, but as far as the goals for next week, definitely want to do at least 3 days of straight soda or smoothies, and then incorporate maybe fruit bowls after that. And then on that 7th day, probably refeed again. I want to see if we can have a regimen that where refeeding on Sunday, allows us to have a slight break, but at the same time, align with eating the proper low protein, low fat diet. So again, this would be technically day 7, so 6 days of, just eating fruits. We haven't really eaten any vegetables, to be quite honest, so maybe we'll incorporate that next week. But also tonight we'll eat some green beans or not celery, but asparagus. It's one of those Stouffer vegetables that are prepackaged or whatever. But very thankful for the regimen that's easy to maintain, or easier to maintain. Definitely look forward to eating that fruit. Definitely look forward to the sugar bomb in the morning. Right now I'm drinking a decaffeinated green tea, just getting some hot liquid in. But let's see where we can keep going with this. I'm gonna add some pictures and video just so you can see, but initially started off at 258.8, currently at 249.1. So about 9.9 pounds lost. Very grateful. It's been about 7 days. So I'm gonna label this video day 7 sugar fasting or sugar diet. I don't know if it's considered breaking it today because we're having a low fat meal today, but just grateful for the opportunity. If anyone's interested in doing this, follow Cole Robinson, Snake Diet, sugar fasting, follow Sweet Truckin', follow Skeleton City. But the basis of the diet is just eat fruits, wet fruits, smoothies. You're not supposed to restrict. I feel like we may have been restricting a bit this week. That may be why so much pounds dropped. One bowl of fruit and one smoothie kind of sounds like restriction. Not that we were super hungry, but there may be more room to find that top end like Cole Robinson was talking about. So we're gonna see if there's another top end. I'm not gonna push it too hard, but definitely just to be a little bit more loose and have a little bit more, and probably start counting the calories as well, just to make sure we know how much we're ingesting. But very grateful for the opportunity to lose weight without losing my mind. I've done super hard dry fast and snake juice fast before, and I'm not gonna lie, none of them feel good. You have no energy, tired, and won't be doing that anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Not when you can simply just drink smoothies and eat fruits and still lose weight. I will say that I have been walking quite a bit. So I've done I think the lowest I did was 7 miles on Monday, 6 miles on Monday, but every day after that I've done between 10 to 13 miles in a day. So I know that my body's probably hasn't fully caught up to, what I burned off. It probably doesn't represent it fully. I went to the gym 2 or 3 times really hard. My body's still sore currently, so I probably won't be going to the gym for a few days. But, progress over perfection, it's just a lifetime goal. It's not something that needs to be achieved within 30 days. Although maybe I could burn off all the weight I need to burn off. I'm assuming I need to get down to, I'm about 5'8". I'm assuming I need to get down to, you know, between 160 to 180. So the first goal is just to get below 200. So about 40 something, about 49 pounds from that. Hopefully within the next 2 to 3 months can drop that weight off. Cole says losing about 2 to 4 pounds a week is more than enough. That's significant weight loss. So if I just did some basic math, if I got to lose about, let's just say 50 pounds, it would be about 25 weeks if I lost about 2 pounds a week. If I lost about 4 pounds a week, it would be about 12 weeks. So far I've lost about 9 pounds in a week, give or take. So maybe I can get there faster within a 6-week period, but the goal is just to be consistent and to be thoughtful in, you know, what we're putting into our bodies, and just to be changed in the habits that we have every day. You know, we have goals, got to stick to them. I'm grateful for the sugar diet and the opportunity. I'm going to edit this video and upload it so everyone can see. This is day 7 of the sugar diet. Sorry I didn't have all the other days added in, but this is day 7.